Hello friends, myself Chetan Thakur. Today we learn Standard 9 English Medium, Chapter number 2, Subject Science. Now, understanding last topic is evaporation and separating of miscible liquids, and then now in this lecture we have to study about crystallization method. So solid substance and then crystallization, the process of crystallization, understand in this lecture. So in a crystallization, first take solution of CuSO4, name is copper sulfate. So this solution in a small amount of water. Small amount of water can be taken and dissolved in a small amount of water CuSO4 solid substance. After dissolving solid substance, water can be used minimum, and this solution to get saturated solution. Saturated solution, it means all CuSO4 molecules, particles are dissolved in completely water, and we can see color of CuSO4 in a water. So color of CuSO4 is a bluish color substance. So color of this water, colorless to, after dissolving CuSO4, colorless to bluish color liquids. Now these liquids can be heat. So evaporate CuSO4 solution. First we can take on CuSO4 as a mixture and take impure mixture of CuSO4. So take an impure mixture, now dissolve, take saturated solution. This saturated solution can be evaporated in presence of heat. So water molecules and other impurities are evaporated to apply heat of CuSO4, and remains part of CuSO4 can be filtration using filter paper. So filtrate, so impurity can be filtrate, and in a upper part of filter take some in a moisture condition. So moisture CuSO4 particles can be seen in a top of filter paper. Now this filter paper, without disturbing this filter paper, separate out in any place and cool down by room temperature. So cover this solution with a filter paper and undisturbed at a room temperature to cool down slowly. You will obtain crystal of CuSO4. It means some solid particles of CuSO4 can be seen on a filter paper. So impure CuSO4 can be converted into crystal of CuSO4, and this crystal is a CuSO4 crystal. So we can gain against in solution taken CuSO4 as a solid substance. So this process is known as crystallization process. Now understand two types of change are present in chemistry. First is physical change. Physical changes and chemical changes. So continuously one by one both. So start with first example of physical change and example of chemical change. When ice is cooled down at room temperature and converted into water, so the change of ice in water vapor is an example of physical changes, and in chemical changes it means rusting of iron is an example of chemical change. Now according to this example, some discuss some properties of physical change and chemical change. So the physical change is when physical change obtained, the substance is not chemically changed, but it's changed in a physical state, and physical properties can be changed in a physical change. So changes in physical properties and physical state. In similar, the change of chemical property as well as change of physical property. So in a chemical change, both property will be changed. Physical and chemical, both property can be changed. Physical and chemical properties are changed. So chemical property means what? So for example, one substance is a sodium. So sodium are react with other substance to produce new form. So each type of reaction, Reynolds reaction, chemical reaction is example of chemical change, and boiling point of sodium, color of sodium, physical state of sodium, order of sodium metals. So this type of property can be included in physical properties. So physical as well as chemical, both property will be changed in chemical change, and in physical change only physical state and physical property can be changed in a physical changes. Third properties are the physical change is temporary and reversible changes. So understand this example, ice into water vapor. So this water vapor condenses at room temperature and again is converted into ice. It means is a temporary changes and also is a reversible. It means ice to water vapor is also converted water vapor to ice. It means temporary and reversible. So third point is this change is only temporary changes, temporary, and another is reversible. So this type of changes is reversible changes. In similar, opposite of physical, it means not temporary, permanent. So this type of state are permanent, not temporary. Also what is not temporary or in place of permanent, and irreversible. So cannot be reversed. Rusting of iron. So one time iron can be rusting, corrosion. So after corrosion this is not converted into iron. It means not irreversible and permanent changes, not a temporary changes. Now new substance is formed in a chemical change. It means iron rusting, so rust iron are a new substance, therefore new substance can be formed in a chemical changes, and in another words, here no new substance can be formed, and in chemical changes new substance can form. So these are the basic physical and chemical changes. So different between also and in a short note form both are written down. So in for example you have to ask in a short note form, so written down this way, and difference between, so two column row and difference between one another this way. So your crystallization in physical and then chemical changes. So prepare it, and according to this concept solve exercise question and difference between physical and chemical change. Thank you friends.